Hi guys, welcome to today's live session and today's live stream. So the question is, why is everyone starting a new business in Nigeria? Why is everyone starting a business in Nigeria? And what we are going to be talking about today is what you actually need to start a business in Nigeria. And this is the part three of the session. So I will implore you to watch during the previous series. So everybody says just start a business, but what exactly are you starting with? I know what many people think that business is about getting a capital or it's all about money, but it's actually more than that. So let's clear that up tonight, right now. Let's clear that up. And I'm going to give you a lot of takeaways in this series and things you need to implement before you even start a business and after starting your business and in between. That's what we're going to be talking about now. Starting a business sounds exciting, and it is for the first few weeks you started the business until reality step in. And that's when you realize it's not just about having a capital. Oh, fuck, my audio is down. Hello, okay, can you hear me? It's not just about, hello, sorry. Hello. I think it's a bit better now. It's not about it's not just about having a capital. There are a few things you absolutely need to do before you even think about launching. So now let's go through those things carefully. The number one is a clean plan. I'm not talking about a big, complicated business plan with a fancy graphs, you know. Just forget about that now. You can do that probably when you are big. But for now, all you need is just a simple plan. You need a basic clarity. What exactly are you selling? Who exactly are you selling to? And how will you reach them, the potential clients, and what you need to deliver your goods, products, or services, you know. So the simple question is, but that's a simple question, sorry, but most people skip them. Most people skip those questions. Now you need to take a minute. If you can't answer those four questions yet, pause and figure them out. You can pause this video and figure them out. Once you're able to answer those questions, because once the pressure comes in, and of course it's real, guessing your next step is not a strategy. You understand? To left you stranded, and that's when you probably start making mistakes that could be avoided if you carefully plan these things and already have your plans drafted. You understand? So that's the major reason I'm making this video. So just pause the video and make sure you can answer those questions correctly before you move on to the next step. So, and the next step we are going to be moving on is small capital, smart spending. Since you are a small business owner, all you need is small capital and a smart spending. Let's be honest, most people in Nigeria start with small capital and there's no endless bank account waiting. We don't have any backup. We just start that way. We don't have any money anywhere. And that is fine. And what matters is how you use what you have. Spending on what bring you closer to your customer. Forget about the things that only make you look busy. Forget about them now. You need to know if you really need a shop today, or you can just start online. That will save you money. And you really need to. Do you really need a design logo, a designer logo, or you just need just a clean, simple one you can afford for now? So you need to try all means to protect your capital, because you will need it when unexpected things show up. And trust me, they will. Those things will show up. The number three is your mental strength. This one is not talked about enough. People don't really talk about it. But it's what separates people who build real business from people who quit halfway. So if you are planning to build your business, a real business, you need to care about your mental health. There will always be a day in those business days when nothing will make sense to you at all. Nothing, absolutely nothing will make sense to you. So, and there will be a week that the sales will be flat, nothing will come, nothing will be working, and it will definitely happen. And you need to get yourself prepared for this, mentally. You might even feel like you probably made a mistakes while starting, or you don't do it right. But if you expect this, it won't break you, honestly. And if you prepare for it, you will keep going no matter what. So you need to build your inner stamina, because the truth is, money is loud. Money is loud at the beginning, but patience is louder at the end. So that's why you need more patience, you need your inner stamina, you need all of this to stay in business and to keep your business afloat. And number 4 is proper registration and a basic structure. If you are serious about your business, then treat it like one. Register your business. It shows that you mean business. I'm not just a side hustle. You understand? A CAC process is even easier now, and it will cost you around 15,000 to 20,000 naira to register a simple business name. And that small steps make a big difference when real opportunities come. You might feel like you don't need it now, probably nothing's going to show up. But believe me, it's a very smart step for you to take, because when opportunities show up, you're already prepared for it. Plus, when people ask you if your business is registered, you can say yes confidently. So don't leave it hanging. It's one of those things that feel small until you need it. Then the number 5 on my list is online presence. Let me be clear. If people can't find you, online, you are missing half of the market, because we are in social media era now. Literally everything runs on social media. And it doesn't mean that you need to be on every platform. You just need to pick one or two that match your audience and show up well. If you choose Instagram, if you are selling products or services, people will want to see. You understand? You can choose WhatsApp Business if you want direct customer contact. And a Google Business if you have a physical location. If you have an office, you need to set up your Google location. And you don't need to have a massive follower to start. Don't even need to run all those fake followers and all that. That will also eat deep into your capital. So all you need is a visibility and clarity, and as well trust. I've been emphasizing on trust because I know how things work in Nigeria, especially in business in Nigeria. People need to trust you. They need to trust you before they can even patronize you. And you need to post regularly and reply messages on any of these platforms you choose. And if possible, share your progress and build your business gradually. There is no need for you to rush. So number 6 on my list is flexibility and common sense. Finally, and maybe most importantly, you need to be flexible. Nigeria change fast. Prices change, policies change, and customers change their mind. So If you are too rigid, you will break, honestly. So you need to stay alert, you need to adapt quickly, and always think ahead, because common sense will save you and your business, more times than even a business school knowledge will. So always remember that. Always remember that common sense will save your business more than a business school knowledge will. So that will be all for today's class. And in the next video, we'll be moving higher. We'll be moving a little bit higher than this, because starting business is great, but how do you go from small business, from small hustle to something people will recognize and trust and even respect? That's the way you go. And we'll break it down step by step on how you can get to this level, you know. So they said a journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles begin with a little step. So that's what we're doing. So stay with me. And once again, my name is Olakunle, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And please turn on the bell notification so that you'll be able to get notification anytime I come online or even post a new video. And we have a documentary coming on. I don't want to tell you that now. So just chill. The trailer will be out soon. So stay tuned, and I love you.